what's up, you guys? This is John Chacon with Austin Performance Fitness. Just wanted to share with you guys this morning a quick tip. When I came into the gym this morning, I had a little bit of a knee pain towards the top portion and inside of my knee. Not behind the kneecap itself, but on the top and inside portion towards the inside of my leg. I know for me personally, in the past, this issue has come from tightness in those tissues running along the inside of my leg. A lot of people don't think about that. Remember, sometimes the problem that you might be experiencing or the pain you might be experiencing in a specific joint might not be anything to do with that specific joint itself or a problem within the joint, and I say maybe, but more than likely it has something to do with the tissues above or below that joint. For this case today, it's going to be those tissues just above. But I also had to look around and scour for those tissues individually. So, some great ways to get at that tissue is a foam roller, lacrosse balls, softballs. I use a PVC pipe sometimes. But one of my favorite tools that I've been using more and more often, and for some specific reasons, is actually a kettlebell. And more specifically, the handle of the kettlebell. Just because, number one, it doesn't have any give to it. It's cast iron, and there's not going to be any push or pull, or there's not going to be any give to this material. But also, just the shape of it. I can elevate my leg, and I can dig into those tissues. It's narrow, but it's also long. So it's going to reach across a span of tissue that goes across my leg. So for this case this morning, because I wanted to be able to move around and get a great warm-up, I knew that the tissue, the knee problem itself was not a problem with the knee, but a problem with the inside of the leg tissues due to something else I probably did earlier this week. So all I did is I'm going to show you guys exactly how I go through this, and I just want to give you guys another tool for your toolbox to use for soft tissue. For some of you, the only tool you might have in your garage or in your home might just be a single kettlebell or a pair of kettlebells or just a few kettlebells that you have on hand. Just wanted to show you that there's a number of different tools that you can use for soft tissue work. So, and I'll also say that this is not the most comfortable thing in the world, but it definitely gets the job done. I know for me, 10 times out of 10, this is always taking care of it. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to find a kettlebell. Don't use a gigantic kettlebell because you're just going to have to elevate your leg really high. This is a 26-pound kettlebell. The nice thing about this, you also don't want one that's so light because you can tip it over. This one has a pretty strong base and a solid foundation, so I can put my weight on top of it without worrying about it tipping over and worrying about how to control that. So when I'm on top of this kettlebell, I want this kettlebell handle to be perpendicular to those tissues in my leg. So if the tissues in my leg are running vertically, I want the kettlebell handle to run horizontally. So I'm going to brace myself with both my arms and my back leg. I'm going to elevate this leg, and I'm going to start scouring those tissues. I'm going to start towards the middle of my thigh and start working my way down until I can find it. And it's right there. So once I find that tissue, I'm going to bear down on it, put as much weight down on it as I can. I'm going to move side to side, again scouring for those tissues, because it may not be in one single little pinpoint spot. It's going to be across a number of tissues that might be overlapping. Okay? Also, what you can do is tack down some of that muscle tissue. Try flexing and extending the knee. And what that's going to do, that's going to extend and contract those tissues going through that inside of the leg. And again, that's actually going to help to iron out that tissue, because obviously, unlike a foam roller or a PVC pipe or a barbell or something, we can't roll this tissue to smash it out or iron it out. So we're going to use that tack and stretch method. You can also, in that extended position with the knee, you can flex or contract those muscles and relax. Contract and relax. Contract it and relax. And allow that leg to sink deeper and deeper, or rather the kettlebell handle to sink deeper and deeper into that tissue. Again, I'm probably going to spend 3 to 5 minutes on this area, moving up and down the inside of the thigh until I take care of all that tissue. Make sure not to knock over your kettlebell. But nice and simple. Make sure when you guys are hitting this, it's not the most comfortable thing. So be careful not to make that pain face. You know, everyone's got it, right? We're trying to get rid of tension, trying to get rid of that pain and the stress that caused. But remember, if we're creating more tension in our face than we are on that area that we're focusing on, then we're just going to end up with some more problems up towards our neck and our chest and and our upper back, shoulders, and all those areas. So, hope you guys can use this kettlebell tool as a great, not only for swinging and flinging, but also for soft tissue and getting rid of pain. Specifically today, for the inside of your leg. Some of those tissues get extremely tight, and these are big, primary moving muscles. So, give this a shot. Don't knock it till you try it. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. It's been Josh Cohn with Awesome Performance Fitness. Stronger every day, guys. Peace.